Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Aptitude Club. Today in this video we are going to take a question on functions, and functions is one important area from the algebra section, and quite open-ended. Those of you who would have read functions already, you would know that how to approach questions on the functions area. Those of you who haven't, let me tell you that this is one area where every question would have a different approach. We cannot create one fixed pattern and then expect that we can use that to solve every question from this topic. One topic is functions, then another topic is series, similar way of questions. Every question in series topic also would be solved in a different way. The best way to get ready for these chapters is to solve as much variety of questions as possible to give us a way of thinking. Now this is a very good question, and we'll try and see how to solve this kind of a question. Again, those of you who are watching this for the first time, I would request all of you to pause at this moment, try this question yourself first, and then look at the explanation. So let's start. So fn, an integer valued function. Integer valued function. What's the meaning of this? Integer valued function means output of the function is always an integer. Now, if you do not know what a function is and you are watching this video for the first time, let me just tell you, function is basically an input output operator. To put it in simple terms, I'm not getting too much mathematical about it. Input output operator. That means a function is such like a machine. Maybe think of it like a machine. You give an input, it gets processed, and you get an output. Okay, so a quadratic polynomial is also a function. You put some value of x, ax square plus bx plus c, you get a certain value of y, or the output of the function. Now whenever a function is integer valued, that means no matter the input, the output of the function is always an integer, and this function satisfies the following conditions. So there are some conditions given to us. N is a natural number. That means from this I can conclude that, okay, input to the function is always a natural number. Input is natural number, output is always an integer. Okay, so this is the first criteria of the function for this particular function, not for all functions, that my input to this function has to be a natural number and output is always an integer. Then this property is given, f of m into n is f of m into f of n. It's a multiplicative property, and if f of m is greater than f of n, then m is greater than n. F of 2 is given as 2. We'll have to figure out what is the value of f of 200. How to think about it? Now a property has been given that f of m into n is basically f of m into f of n. So this is a multiplicative property. Multiplicative property. So I'll try and use this to arrive at some results. A very good question. Now look at this. F of 2 is given as 2. This is given. Now can I write f of 4 as f of 2 into 2? And if I can write it as f of 2 into 2, it is like writing it as f of m into n, which is f of m into f of n. That means you can open it up as f of 2 into f of 2. F of 2 individually is 2, so I get 2 into 2, which gives me 4. So f of 4 is equal to 4. Now think about this. We got f of 4. If I use the second condition now, this is where it gets interesting. If f of m is greater than f of n, then m is greater than equal to. Now f of 2 is 2. I don't know what the value of f of 3 is, but f of 4 is 4. Again, I don't know what the value of f of 5 is, but I could calculate these two values. F of 2 was given, I could calculate what f of 4 is. Now if you look at the second condition, I can write f of 4 is definitely greater than f of 3, because 4 is greater than 3. F of 4 is greater than f of 3. F of 3 has to be greater than f of 2. So I can write it in this way. Using condition 2, f of 5 is greater than f of 4 is greater than f of 3 is greater than f of 2. Now f of 4 is 4, f of 2 is 2, f of 3 has to be an integer. F of 3 has to be an integer. So the only integer between 4 and 2, 3. F of 3 is 3 now. So using this, if I now calculate what is f of 6, f of 6 I can write it as f of 3 into 2, which is f of 3 into f of 2. So f of 3 is 3 and f of 2 is 2. I get 6. Now look at the results. F of 6 is 6. So again I can write f of 6 is greater than f of 5 is greater than f of 4. F of 4 is 4. We had calculated. F of 6 is 6. We just calculated. So f of 5, which has to be an integer. The only integer between 4 and 6 is 5. And this is how we play it out. I'll repeat again. F of 2 was 2. So using this multiplicative property, I arrived at f of 4 as 4. Now using the second property, f of m is greater than f of n, then m is greater than n. So if 4 is greater than 3, then f of 4 should be greater than f of 3. 3 is greater than 2, then f of 3 should be greater than f of 2. That means f of 3 should lie somewhere between f of 2 and f of 4. And it is mentioned that it is an integer valued function. That means f of 3 has to be an integer. It has to be an integer. Similarly, f of 5 has to be an integer. So which integer lies between 2 and 4? I cannot take a bigger integer, because if f of 3, f of 2 I get like this, so it has to be less than f of 4 and greater than f of 2. Only possibilities. So by this logic, if you compare, f of 2 is 2, f of 4 is 4, f of 3 is 3, f of 5 is 5. Hence I can write, okay, f of n is equal to n. This is the end conclusion. Hence f of 200 is equal to 200. This is my answer. F of 200 will be equal to option 2. So not that difficult, but yeah, how we think on the question. I'll do a lot of questions going forward from the functions area, so you get enough idea how to think about this area of functions. But you need to start putting in some thought process into it. Solve 30-40 different questions so that you get a framework. I'm not saying definitely take like a stress of getting good at this topic. You need a good variety of questions. Okay, and I hope all of you got an idea about how to solve and approach this question. So that is it from my end for this video. I'll come up with more questions on this channel very soon. If you're new to the channel and you have watched it this far, I hope you like the explanation, and do subscribe to my Aptitude Club channel. Explore the previous videos that have been discussed on this channel, and you will definitely find it useful on your CAT preparation journey. We'll meet again in the next video. Till then, keep solving, keep studying, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.